We were looking at some interesting articles on Instapundit, which had a link to an article on Future Pundit about daydreaming. And some of the interesting points were that, I'll read them briefly. Mind wandering is typically associated with negative things like laziness or inattentiveness. And so it was thought that daydreaming really is not some sort of special or useful, component of the human mind. In fact, when I read this article, I was curious to see if they were going to mention something about imagery, because what they talk about is that when you daydream, you can initiate the brain's executive network associated with high-level, complex problem solving and certain areas of the brain. Well, all of this is exactly what you do when you do imagery work. When you're doing imagery, I like to call it guided daydreaming. And with guided daydreaming, you in fact are engaged in a very complex set of actions in your mind that allows you to problem solve, because you can picture solutions instead of just having to think about them. And so this information is not surprising, but it is something that it's good to see is coming out more in actual science, because it supports the idea that the imagery capacity within the human being is quite valuable, quite efficient, and something that we actually should make more use of as we have opportunities to. And we will discover that it's quite a benefit to us in solving problems, whether they be sleep problems or just daily problems in our everyday life.